friends, and welcome back to I'll Add It to the List. So today we are watching another episode of The Haunting of Hill House. If you're new to this channel, I have been watching the rest of the series, so we're on episode 7 now, and all the other episodes are on my channel, so if you haven't seen them already, check it out. So far, I love this series. I think it's so clever. I think the fact that they've managed to make you actually care about the characters and backstory in a horror film. I keep on being told to brace myself for the episodes to come, and I have already been scared, I've already cried, I've already screamed, so I'm just excited to see what it's got more to offer, because I feel like I've gone through all the emotions so far. So I don't know this actor, so I might be insulting him. I'm assuming those are contact lenses in his eyes, so that his eyes are the same colour as the older dad. But in some lights they're kind of passable, but otherwise they look so much like contacts, the pupils are just a little bit too small, and they're just very bright, they're a little bit distracting from his excellent acting.
How much longer is this going to take?
We just need to go over a few things.
I know I'm about to find out, but I'm so intrigued, what he told the police. Because, you can't say that she was possessed, you can't say that she, the house was haunted and ghosts attack her, what did he tell them? How did he not end up in prison for life for murdering his wife?
You know it's a mess, right? And we haven't even talked about the other body.
That didn't have anything to do with us.
The other body? Who did they kill? Oh my god.
So you'll stay. And we'll talk. Yeah? Talk about the house, talk about Olivia. Talk about what happened last night. Good. I will run and get you your cream.
This guy scares me. He really creeps me out. I know this is the whole good cop act, right? You talk to them, you get them to trust you, and then hopefully they kind of let something slip. But, it creeps me out. I wouldn't fall for it. I would. I can tell you're trying to intimidate me, trying to scare me, you're trying to be my friend. I'm not talking to you.
Yeah. You're right. It's better.
There's something so sad about him talking to himself / talking to his dead wife. I mean, I haven't seen enough of the dad to know if I should like him or dislike him, but as it stands, I like him and I feel really sorry for him. And I feel sad that none of them really have much to do with him. And, him just getting ready for his daughter's funeral, talking to his dead wife is just incredibly tragic and sad.
Bear with her. Today especially. Bear with her.
What a mess.
Oh, what a mess. Never seen a storm make a mess like this.
It's interesting how they are repeating the "it's a mess" thing, because it really is. You can't get much messier of a situation than the dad running out with his wife's blood all over him, and apparently there being another dead body, and the whole relationship between all of the siblings, such a mess. Theo, by the looks of it, maybe dancing / possibly having a thing with Shirley's husband, the money situation. It's all just a mess. It really is. Also, while we're on the subject, I was wondering whether maybe what we saw with Theo and Shirley's husband isn't quite as straightforward as them having an almost moment. I could be completely wrong. It could just be that they were getting cozy in the cupboard, but they looked like they were dancing, and it's very similar to how Nellie was dancing with Arthur when she was in the house. And they also looked a little bit like they'd woken from a trance. I don't know, there was something about it that I wasn't too sure if what we saw is actually what we saw, you know? Oh, are we gonna see something in the hole? Oh, what is it gonna be?
Maybe rats. See through just about anything.
No! 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 Oh my god, that was like a weird person.
I should have met you halfway. People fuck up. I guess you don't get that. You don't really get it until you fuck up. Really fuck up.
That's really nice, actually. I don't like know all the ins and outs of the dad and what he did and things, so like I'm kind of team dad at the moment. I have no idea if I will be the same once I know the whole story. At the moment, it's quite nice just having, you know, Theo acknowledging that maybe they weren't that fair on the dad. And I think it is true that actually you become far more forgiving when you yourself have made big mistakes, you know, because you realize how easy it is to do something that's just really selfish or awful or, you know, whatever. I like this. I think this is a nice moment. After last episode, I don't really expect it to last. I imagine they'll probably all be arguing in a minute, so... But I'll take it when I can.
Everywhere but one room. There's one room we don't have a key. I've checked everywhere but one room. We were wondering, did rats get through a pipe? I keep hearing them scratching here. So of course it's quiet now.
It's quite interesting. I don't know if this is maybe just me kind of making this up, but the way that the dad talks is quite similar to how Steve talks now, like as an adult. So younger dad, like, I don't know, his speech patterns and his kind of charisma, I guess, is very similar to when Steve was talking to some of his clients and stuff like that. Steve, by the looks of it, as a child, really like idolized his dad and followed him around and watched everything he did and how he talked to people. So it's quite interesting that they speak in quite a similar way.
Are you fucking kidding me? What are you doing here? I saw in the obit and I wanted to be here.
Oh, yeah, no, that's not a cool move at all. That is so intrusive. I would be so uncomfortable with that. If I had just started seeing someone, like, all we've seen is them meet twice. I don't know when she would have had time to meet her more than that, but like, even if they have been dating for weeks, to turn up uninvited to someone's sister's funeral, regardless of how close you are to them, is weird. It's not your place. It's weird. Let alone when you've literally just started dating someone. Like, not your place, bud. Not your place. Not your place. Don't do that. That's weird.
Well, you didn't tell me that your sister died. I just wanted to support you, and if I'd known... If I wanted you to know that, I would have told you that.
Yeah.
Look, it's okay.
So, she didn't even tell her about the death of her sister. Even more reason to not turn up to the funeral. That's so weird. I don't like it. I would definitely not ever see her again. Don't like it.
Boy.
There she is.
Who's that?
You?
Janet.
Is she gonna slap him?
I'm sorry we're here.
Oh, that's not what I thought was gonna happen. I fully thought she was gonna kick off. Luke.
I was born 90 seconds before Nell. And, I'd used that, too. That last time I saw her, she looked at me and she said, "You go in there and you bring my brother back."
God, that has gutted me. That is so sad. It's just seeing him kind of remember the fact that she's always looked out for him and now she's not there to look out for him. Also, I thought we saw the last time that they were together, right? Was that not when he did the heroin? You know, when she helped him get well. So, like, I don't remember her saying that to him. So was that a lie?
She'd come home sometimes after a long shift or a night shift, and she'd be scattered, you might say. Towards the end, she'd wander into the woods at night barefoot. And I swear I could hear her out there, giggling like a schoolgirl in love, out there in the cold, talking low like to a suitor. So one night, she's cleaning the master bedroom up there. This is before Hazel passed. She's cleaning Hazel's room.
Hazel's the scary woman that we saw in the last episode. I've been told, lots of people commented on the last video, so that was Hazel that we saw in the bed, who is terrifying, and her voice gives me chills. The whole Clara, I hate it.
Ride with us. I'll meet you there.
Cheryl.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be anywhere near him either, to be fair. Like, at all.
Need a ride?
Oh, it's quite sad that the dad wasn't invited in any of the limos. Like, he had to drive there in his own car. Busted up old car. That's so sad.
Jesus Christ! Fuck!
Dad?
Fuck!
Okay. Listen, pal, why don't you go upstairs and play? I think I got this covered now.
I want to help.
It's okay.
So he had his hand all bandaged up when he was with the policeman. So this must be, like, pretty close to when it all kicks off, right? Oh.
I'm so sorry, no.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I was not expecting that at all! I feel like it took a couple of seconds to process what I was seeing. Well, there it is. The first jump of this particular episode. Oh, every time the bent neck lady just really gets me.
Don't.
Stay. Please stay.
Was that the mum? Or Nell? That was... Wait, I'm gonna go... Oh, I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back. But I have to. I have to, otherwise I won't know.
Stay. Please stay.
Yeah, that's the mum. That's the mum pulling him... That's the mum pulling him in saying, please stay.
Did you see her? No. It was Mom. It was Mom and Nellie. I stopped.
Yeah, okay, I didn't need to go back. I could have just waited for Luke to tell me, but nope, I had to go back, had to watch the scary bit again, so...
Liv?
God, that would be terrifying.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry, I was...
She's scattered, is what she is. She's scattered. Get out of the house. This is scattered if ever I've seen it. When someone is on top of you while you're sleeping with a screwdriver to your neck, maybe think about having a break.
Finish your drink. Say your goodbyes. Probably won't have to see them again for years if you don't want to. But you do want to, don't you?
Why wouldn't you want to? They're your children. I know they're a bit of a mess, but still.
Overheard you and Steve talking earlier at the grave.
Well, it was embarrassing.
I love Luke so much. I haven't said it in a while, so I'm gonna say it now. I think he's so cute. He's so, like, awkward and sweet, and he just seems like he needs a big hug and some guidance, which, it just breaks my heart.
Okay? Because people see things. And it's, I know it sounds nuts, but it's, but you don't have to feel crazy because sometimes...
Big boys know the difference between what's real and imaginary. Isn't that right, Dad?
It's kind of like, I can see why Luke is kind of sass, I guess, that he just gave. Because that was something that the dad said, I think, in the first episode. Maybe it was Luke's episode, so it wasn't the first episode. No one believed anything that he saw when he needed people to believe him. So I guess now his dad being like, actually, just ignore Steve. Just believe in yourself. Believe all of that stuff's real. It's like, well, too late for that now. You're the one that told me to ignore all of this stuff. Are they zooming in on the bag because Luke stole from Shirley? Because if he did, then I'm going to regret what I said in the last video.
Might as well hide our purses, though.
Luke's not going to fuck anything up, okay? He's fine. Everyone can just relax. Have your purses out. Everything's good. Come on, Luke. Don't let the team down. What did you just touch? I don't want to see, I don't want to see! I would die. If I found a dead body on my walls, I would die. I 100% would move. Oh.
Shit.
You okay?
Yeah, I can't find my credit card, and the caterer's got to be paid.
Did you tow my car?
Luke. Luke! I am rooting for you. But you are making me look dumb. Because I literally told everyone in the last reaction video that they could just chill out and have their purses out.
Have your purses out. Everything's good.
And I can't keep standing up for you, Luke. I'm sorry. You're making me look dumb. Oh my god, what is it? Oh my god, what is that? I was gonna say that up until now, there's like a level of like, are they insane? Or are, like, is this actually happening? But if the dad and Theo that just saw the same thing, like this is the first time that two people have watched the same thing happen, right? Like everything else has been one person seeing it another time. Like this is two people seeing it now. So there must really be ghosts, and the mum must be like haunting them.
So what did you see when you got to the red room?
Nothing. That door's been locked since we moved in, so it was nothing.
Oh my god, blink. Okay, so next episode we might finally find out what happened to the mum and what's in the red room. Oh, I'm so excited. Those are the questions I've had from like the first episode. I think so far, that was probably my least favorite episode, just purely because there wasn't like that much that happened in it, I guess, in comparison to the other episodes. You know, obviously was still a good episode. I still enjoyed it, but I think as the rankings of the episodes go, I think that must be like my least favorite, just because we don't really see that much of like the backstory of the dad, other than the fact that he finds a dead body, and obviously we see the mum kind of going insane, but like we don't really, there's not that many big reveals in the grand scheme of things. But I still definitely enjoyed it, don't get me wrong. I thought it was really good. The acting and writing in this is just so, it's impeccable. It's so good. I'm really, really excited for the next episode. I feel like this episode was definitely leading up to a lot of the stuff that hopefully we're going to see in the next episode or two. Oh, which I'm just so excited for. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and click that little bell so that you get notifications every time I upload. And if you have any suggestions for films or programs that you'd like me to watch in the future, then make sure to put them in the comments down below and I'll add it to the list. I just remembered how badly Luke let me down. Oh, Luke.